Hey, welcome back, friends. This week, Scarlett and I explore the Rock of Gibraltar.
There's a friggin' monkey up there.
Until we get terrified by the rogue monkey. Then we hire a guide to protect us from any further monkey business. But before we get to the rock, we get into our tender and cross one of the most interesting border crossings in the world. Gibraltar is separated by Spain by an active runway at the Gibraltar airport. And we actually got held up by a departing aircraft on our way into Gibraltar.
This is where the bikes will go in.
Oh, yeah.
This is a true international border crossing between Spain and Gibraltar, so we did have to stop and get our passport stamped just before walking across the runway. Stopping on the runway is not allowed, but we snuck in a quick little selfie in the middle of the runway. We decided just to walk up the mountain on our own. That plan didn't last long.
There's a friggin' monkey up there.
It was pursuing
It's
us.
like a baboon.
But luckily, we're better at stairs than monkeys, apparently. That was no bueno.
No.
He was eyeballing, I was taking a picture, he was eyeballing my phone or my bag, or your bag.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like.
Nope, that's
I'm
GTFO.
surprised it was like so low.
Yeah, I thought they were up on the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming, Scar.
You have something in your bag?
So back down the hill we went, and that's when we decided to hire a guide through Monkey Madness Tours. It was almost the same cost as the gondola ride to the top of the mountain, but included entrance to all the attractions, as well as the guide's expert knowledge of the mountain, and transportation between the attractions. Well worth it. Our first step on the tour was the Pillars of Hercules. Legend has it that Hercules split Africa from Europe at this point. From this vantage point, we were able to see the Atlantic Ocean, the Straits of Gibraltar, the Mediterranean Sea, Africa, Spain, and Gibraltar all at once. We didn't stay here long before heading on our next stop, which was the Awakening at St. Michael's Cave. They call this nature's hidden cathedral. This limestone cave was believed in ancient times to be an entrance to the underworld, and even to connect Africa through some mystical tunnel. But now it's used as an underground concert venue, thanks to its stunning acoustics and colorful lighting. Back into the van and further up the mountain we went until we arrived at the glass skywalk.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running.
Here's a fun fact. I didn't realize I was standing on a glass floor until we were just about to leave. And I'm so thankful because I'm terrified of heights, which is odd considering I used to fly home-built experimental aircraft as a hobby. I guess Scarlett knew well enough not to mention it.
Back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields and so.
Further up the mountain is where this hitchhiker joined us. The monkeys must be familiar with the white tour bus vans full of German tourists and English treats. And while it's illegal to feed the monkeys, by the behavior of this little guy, I suspect some of these vans have been a snack jackpot for him in the past.
Tiny dancer and I miss the way you make me feel.
I've had some not so great interactions with monkeys in my travels to India, so I was a little leery of the monkeys here in Gibraltar. But they are extremely friendly, well taken care of. They're well fed and they're vaccinated by the local government, and it was actually quite fun to interact with them. At this point, our tour guide gave us the option to drive back down the mountain with him, or we could walk down the winding road and explore a few more of the attractions on the mountain on our own. Because Scarlett's dad was a veteran of World War II, we decided to walk down and explore the World War II tunnels that had been cut into the mountain. We learned, due to this giant sign, that there are over 45 kilometers of tunnels cut into this rock. And within these tunnels, there now exists a really interesting World War II pub. Museum. I wish I could have spent more time here at the museum, but then I spied this pretty lady. This is Gibraltar and part of the United Kingdom, so there was a definite British focus on the displays at this museum. It was surprising but lovely to see the appreciation for the Canadians that served here as well. After walking about halfway down the mountain, we came across the Moorish castle and more monkeys, but this time without the protection of our tour guide. The two guard monkeys seemed to be on duty at the castle entrance. We considered turning around, but because they appeared to be preoccupied with each other, we nervously, carefully, and slowly passed behind them. Did that scare you?
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
We got crop dusted. Or was it a sneeze? I don't know. We didn't stick around to find out.
And the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well on the way, head in a cloud.
See any rocks?
I think we were up there.
We were.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Gibraltar?
I really loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What'd you like about it?
Well, I loved where we were staying. The UK part is pristine. Their gardens
my
are
gosh.
gorgeous. It's clean.
It felt like a royal city or something.
Yeah, it
like
was
just
quite nice.
Beautifully kept.
Yeah. And lots of history, you know.
Tons, yeah.
So I really liked that. And I liked going over to Spain. Very nice. We went deep into the city.
Right, super cute.
Great little restaurants and stuff, and the marina is quite nice. So
Yeah.
if we end up there, I'm okay with
You
that.
happy with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a sailboat coming. I'm gonna go
Do your
stay out of
duty.
its way.
Do your duty.
Thanks so much for joining us today. If you could take a minute and just subscribe or like this video, we'd really appreciate it. It's so encouraging for us to know that you're watching. See you next week.